Hey there, I want to talk to you now about the L-sit. The L-sit is kind of a staple of gymnastics work. It involves core compression, the same sort of folding yourself in half actively that we see on toes to bar or hanging leg raises. What's nice about the L-sit is that you can practice it eventually just on the floor. I'll show you now with some raised boxes so that my feet can break that horizontal plane. This is where a lot of people will be starting. So the first regression, the first kind of step to working towards an L-sit is just a tuck L-sit. So right now I am tucking my knees. I'll be able to show you from the side as well, here now using a single box. But again, this is kind of the idea. I'm just working on pulling my knees up towards my chest with straight arms and pushing my shoulder blades down. So it is core compression and scapular depression. You can work on those two things separately as well. We may cover that in a future video. But now taking a look at how we can progress that. So of course it starts with the tuck, and that is great. Now, what many people may suggest that you do is go right into a single leg extended L-sit, and that's great, but that is a pretty big jump, right? Just extending one leg. That is a pretty big jump, progressing from that tuck to the single leg to two legs. Now for some it might be possible if you're pretty strong through your midsection. What I might suggest as one alternative is to start gradually extending both legs. It is more nuanced and it's harder to measure exactly. It's not a 0 or 1. I would say video yourself and get a rough idea of how much you're sticking your legs out in front of you so that it may look something like this. You might practice for 2 months working on your tuck, completely tuck L-sit. And then you might practice for another 2 months, just getting those legs a little bit farther out. Practice another 2 months here. Practice another 2 months here. Practice another 2 months here. And before you know it, within a year, you can do your L-sit. Again, as I mentioned, eventually you'll be able to take that to the floor. And with enough practice and wherewithal, you'll be able to lift, again, straight legs, straight arms, scapular depression along with core compression, folding yourself in half to be able to do just an L-sit on the floor. Again, this is a great static hold. You're looking at training times or accumulated hold times of anywhere from 1 minute to 3 minutes. If you can hold for about 30 seconds, I would be impressed. So build up to that over time. More sets of shorter holds. Retest every 6 weeks or so. Good luck out there, have fun, let me know how it goes.